The more I look into the Naziah Harris case, the more upset and disturbed I feel regarding the parental figures and the adults who were in her life. These adults who were supposed to be responsible for protecting her, yet clearly were not. Naziah's grandmother, Annette, was her legal guardian since 2016. And although she tries to say that she monitored Naziah's communication on her tablet, she tried to claim that Naziah was never left alone with a man. We know that the evidence and the facts here showcase that she's lying. We know that Naziah was left alone with men. We know she was left alone with Jarvis, even though the grandmother said she never was. We know that she was left alone with this man right here. Now, do you know who this man is? His name is Eric Gamble, and he is a tier 3 offender. And as you can see, he was allowed to be around Naziah. I mean, look at this interaction right here. A lot of people were wondering who he is in his relationship to Naziah. It does appear that he is related to her mother somehow. I found that on here. What the relationship is, I don't know. But based on what we know about this family offends against family here. So it really doesn't matter the relationship. The fact that this guy is a tier 3 offender and was still allowed to be around this child is crazy to me and extremely neglectful on the guardian's part. Naziah's aunt, Shannon, failed her, her grandmother failed her, and so many other adults in this family failed this child. I don't care what anyone thinks. I believe that this story is deeper and more disturbing than we think, and I believe that the adults here know more than they are letting on. We can already tell with their inconsistencies that they're not telling the truth in many circumstances, and I just feel like charges need to be brought against them. I mean, at the very least, someone needs to be charged with child neglect, which in the state of Michigan, child neglect that results in the child's death is a felony that could result in up to 25 years behind bars and a fine of up to $100,000, which in the grand scheme of things is a really small price to pay here, but at least it's a consequence for these people. And that is why we need to keep saying Naziah's name, keep advocating for people to search for her, keep advocating for law enforcement to continue looking for her, investigating this case, and advocating for the adults who failed this child, who were negligent in this child's life, to be held accountable.